Good Monday morning. It's hard to say good.
Okay, good is a strong word after what happened last night.
Yes. So obviously tuning in, we are here in New England, and it was a rough night last night.
It was a rough night, but we must go on.
Yes.
And we can now refocus on the weather.
Yes.
Let's just plow ahead.
Speaking of plow, we'll get to that.
Yes.
I'm Jacob Wycoff, meteorologist, Terry Eliasen as well. We have a lot going on this upcoming week. Here's what we're watching. We do have some snow that arrives tomorrow afternoon and evening. It's going to be light for the most part, but after that, we're pretty calm the rest of the week. We'll get some melting done. That's good news. And then afterwards, we really don't have much going on until the second half of this upcoming weekend too.
Yeah, so really it's all about the two things this week. We got some snow to get through tomorrow night, not a huge deal. And then I think we're going to, now we're not jumping into the 50s here by any means.
Right.
In fact, we probably won't even touch 40 in most areas this week, but above freezing to some degree every day.
Yep.
So I do think that there is some good news as far as that huge snowpack that everybody's got in their yard.
Sticking around, yeah. I mean, look at these temperatures to start out. When I always say when you get double-digit departures, whether it's plus or minus, that's a big deal. And when you have 20s,
that's pretty significant.
That's significant. Yeah. So we can kind of almost look at it as perhaps the most extreme day we've had thus far this year.
Yeah, I think we've had 3 days where we've approached that kind of, like we've had highs in the teens.
Yep.
And Sunday was certainly one of them. And so the first 8 days taken together, coldest start to February in Boston since 2015. And we all remember 2015. I don't have to remind you of that one.
I still have nightmares.
Yeah. So, I mean, honestly, if you think it seems like it's been really cold. Yeah. It has been really cold and unusually cold, and probably the coldest winter we've had, when all said and done, since that 2014-15 winter. So,
absolutely, yeah.
But the good news is, I believe the coldest air is behind us. We may have bottomed out, and I think from here on out, I don't see any major Arctic outbreaks ahead.
Right, and this one is fairly fleeting too, right? It was that one day of really intense cold. That was yesterday, and we'll start to moderate a little bit today, and then certainly into this upcoming week. So we'll have this warm front that moves through tomorrow. That gets us back into the low 30s, and it also brings with it a chance for some snow showers.
Yeah, little clipper coming out of Canada, not a major storm, but as you can see, it sort of has a little shield of snow along with that warm front that comes out of the upper Midwest, and then eventually arcs down into mostly central and northern New England, but I think southern New England will get clipped with a little bit of snow as well come tomorrow night.
Yeah, and the timing of this is obviously important. It's not a big system, but sometimes it doesn't take a lot to throw a wrench into your travel plans. Check out some of this timing. So arriving, let's say 4, 5, 6 o'clock, depending on where you are. 6 o'clock, the middle, towards the end of the evening rush.
Not the best timing.
Yeah, Terry and I always lament that Tuesdays are the worst days to commute, whether it's into work or back home. And so when you throw some snow on top of that, it looks to be kind of messy. And then this should wrap up by, let's say, midnight or so, perhaps a couple of raindrops for the South Coast. But otherwise, by Wednesday, we're going to start to clear up. We're going to dry out and also get some melting done.
Yeah, so it's a quick burst of snow. But again, if you happen to be traveling tomorrow between, say, 4 and 7 p.m., which I think a lot of us will be, the timing just is not the best, right?
Yeah.
So we've highlighted some moderate travel impacts, basically late tomorrow afternoon through about midnight, or probably a few hours before midnight. And again, we're talking an inch or two, so I would imagine they'd be able to get the roads clear in a short amount of time.
The snowfall rates aren't incredibly intense either.
Yeah, but just something noteworthy for your ride home tomorrow. And so this is a good idea of what we feel is going to happen. So basically, the farther south and west you go, the farther away from the storm you are, and we don't expect much down in like Providence area, Hartford, even down towards the coast and the Cape. Not a whole lot, but I mean, it's hard to say jackpot with this, but I think the majority of anything over 3 inches is likely to be in central or northern New England.
Yep.
So us down here in Boston, Worcester areas, most of eastern and central Mass, probably get a couple inches of snow out of it.
Absolutely. Northern New England, they've had some good snowfalls. They're going to get a little bit of a refresher on top of some of the nice snow that they already have. So the next 5 days, temperature-wise, we're going to be hovering right around, obviously today, a little bit cooler, probably in the upper 20s for most of us. But then we're back into the mid to low 30s in a lot of spots. Wednesday looks to be one of the warmer days.
Yeah, average highs right now are about 38, 39 degrees for this week. So we're still below average, but honestly, if we got a good deal of sunshine most days this week. It's going to feel fantastic outside considering where we've been. We showed you where we've been in February.
Can you say a heat wave?
You could. You could say that.
Yeah.
But it doesn't take much with the sun angle increasing and temperatures over freezing. There's going to be a lot of melting going on this week. So I think all of us, after that last storm, well, my days are all mixed up now. When did we just get snow? That was,
so that was Saturday.
Saturday, yeah. So the crazy amounts that we had in Long
Essex County,
and so there's a lot of snow. We need to get rid of some snow.
Absolutely.
Long story short.
One thing that a lot of people have been asking me about, are a lot of our rivers that in recent years haven't frozen over. They are frozen over. We're not quickly going into the 50s where we would start to get like immediate melting and, flooding issues, that sort of thing. So this is more of a gradual
melt is a great thing.
Yeah.
I mean, if we were shooting up into the 50s and getting a big rainstorm right now, that would be a major concern.
Yes.
Obviously.
Yep.
For not just rivers, but your backyard, your basement, and that's thankfully not happening right now. But so this is just a projection of the snowfall depth through the end of the week, and you can see it just kind of gets eaten away. Yeah. And by this weekend, I would say probably whatever you got in your yard right now, maybe cut it in a third or in half. And that's just the time of year. You get to February and March with the sun angle, and it doesn't take much to melt some snow away, sublimate some snow away. So yeah, I think by this weekend, again, a couple inches tomorrow, that'll be gone in no time and melted away. But we may have another sort of little something to watch by the end of the Valentine's Day weekend.
Yeah, so this is a time frame that we've kind of been watching very closely. It does look like there will be a storm in the neighborhood. Still working out the details on just what that is. We'll start to build high pressure in for the first half of the weekend, and then by the time we get into Sunday, Monday time frame, there will be another coastal system that rides up into our area, and the type of precipitation remains to be seen. But I do think there will be a storm in the neighborhood. We're still, 6-7 days out.
I feel like this has been the theme of the last couple of months. On a Monday, we're looking at the weekend for a potential storm, and we say we're still so and so many days away. This one, I just initial thoughts. It doesn't look like a major storm. It may be some sort of mixed precipitation.
Yeah.
It's a ways off, but it would be focused on, say, Sunday night and Monday, so you can get your Valentine's Day plans in without much issue on Saturday. Looks like a pretty decent Saturday.
Absolutely, yeah. Saturday should be pretty nice. Temperatures getting back into the mid-30s. Just to rewind a little bit, the one thing that I would say, we don't have that precedent cold, where the last couple of storms, we've known that it is plenty cold enough that simply isn't going to be the case this time around.
Yeah, right. There's no Arctic blast coming like all the rest of the storms have been. So that's the Sunday night deal, Monday. Should it happen, it definitely could feature a variety of precipitation. Yeah. But we'll obviously dial in on that. Do you have Valentine's Day plans?
I have to work the next day. So if anything, it would be the afternoon. And so we'll see. Maybe Maybe I'll just do some household chores. That's like Valentine's Day enough, right?
I am running late. Listen, I have a great excuse. It's been a busy winter.
Sure has.
So I feel like I can say to my wife, listen, we'll plan something, but I've just, it's been real tough.
I feel like Valentine's Day around here is difficult because it is cold.
Yes.
And it can be stormy. And us as meteorologists, we do have that excuse. Yeah,
it's hard to plan ahead. Yeah.
So I've got a few
feels
days
so bad for us right now. Look at all those 30s. So I think this is, again, we're not shooting up into the 40s and 50s. However, we are sort of gradually digging ourselves literally out of winter here over the next couple of weeks. And I think in the longer term, I don't see any real nasty cold Arctic outbreaks either. So perhaps the worst of winter is behind us at this point.
Yeah.
And even in the 8 to 14 day range, it looks like in general, the eastern part of the country is near or above average.
So little fun fact. I think it's a fun fact. You're probably thinking I'm a nerd here. Did a little math over the weekend. So the snow that we got in Boston on Saturday, 5.2 inches of snow. Do you know what the liquid concentration of it was? You melt it down, what we got?
I don't.
0.13.
No kidding.
So that leaves a ratio of 40 to 1.
Wow, that's Arctic fluff at its best.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I literally, at my house, one of those storms, you could have got a leaf blower, you just kind of, and it was so light and fluffy. Yeah,
totally. And I think that we always think of like fluffy snow at 20 to 1.
Right.
40 to 1 is pretty remarkable stuff.
And how remarkable was it, folks, in like Marblehead, Danvers, we're talking like a foot of snow, and folks like myself, 20 miles west, we might have had 2.5 inches.
Yeah. Similar story into Worcester County, maybe not to the same extent. Like there were some 6 to 8 inch totals where I live in Milford. We had 3 inches, 4 inches.
Yeah, definitely a difficult one to forecast, and hopefully the last difficult snowfall. I highly doubt it will be our last one.
I just feel like it's the winter that we reversed the last 3 years.
Yeah.
Right, 3 or 4 years. It's been kind of boring. We've reversed that a little bit. We're only 10 inches away from having an average snowfall season, too.
You think we're going to get there?
I do.
I do, too.
Yeah, I do, too. All right, well, we appreciate you tuning in. Hopefully, you're not too tired watching that Super Bowl. For us, it was rough. But otherwise, we hope
you... Back to weather. We're going to be melting this week. Forget about the Patriots. They'll be back next year.
Have a great afternoon, everyone.